15th and May 20th of 2017, a widespread tornado outbreak produced 134 tornadoes across the Great Plains, the Great Lakes, and the Ohio Valley. On the 18th, storm chasers in Great Bend, Kansas were in hot pursuit of a local storm when they suddenly found themselves trapped near the eye.
Look at this. Yep, we're on it. Right there. Yep. Holy sh**. We're on a tornado now. Oh, that was loud.
Not me, man. Not me. Hell no.
Wow, just missed that house.
It was a close call, but it wasn't enough to scare these guys. They spun their car around and were on the trail of another twister within a few minutes. This time, they watched a thin rope tornado form in the clouds and slowly make its way down.
Funnel, right here. Yeah, another one. Not a funnel. Yeah, it's trying. It's trying. It's really trying hard. It's right out to our
Oh, I see it. I see it. Right there.
It's still trying. Eric, it's connecting now. Yep. Yep. Come on.
Yep, there it is.
It's a needle. It's trying. Oh, look at the rain bands. Yeah, they're just getting stand left to right. There we go.
That's gonna wrap right up, guys.
Look at that. Holy.
Past the tree. Get past the tree. Right there. Look at it.
Wow. So now we've lost the needle, but you can see the rain bands sweeping left to right.
Man, y'all insane.
Wow. Okay, that's okay.
Information on both storms is limited, as neither appears to have exceeded EF0 intensity. Both occurred over open fields, and the damage was confined
Well,
to
I mean, that's
local
the good part.
branches. However, the May outbreak itself produced enough powerful storms to claim 2 lives, injure 39 others, and cause nearly $1 billion worth of damage. On May 4th of 2022, storm chaser Marcus Reynolds was driving through Paducah, Texas, when he spotted a swirling cloud of dust off to his left.
Oof.
He decided to stop and film, unaware that the storm was coming right for him.
Big dusty tornado.
Come on. Y'all dancing with death.
50 meters away. Oh my goodness, right here. It is right here. Oh, probably stopped right about now. Okay, I'm about to get
It's right there too.
Holy
Oh my God.
All right, roll up the windows. Roll up the windows. Tornado right here. Tornado, I'm in the tornado. I am in the tornado right now. Holy sh**.
Oh my God.
All right. All right, I can't see anything. Yes. Yeah.
After
he's in-
engulfing his car, the tornado moved into another open field, where it eventually dissipated without hurting anyone or causing much damage. According to the National Weather Service, this was one of 3 tornadoes to touch down that day in the Paducah area. Damage survey teams couldn't find any visible damage the following day. Therefore, the EF damage ratings were classified as EF unknown in the final report. It was May 5th of 2019. Extreme storm chaser Jordan Carruthers was on a dirt road in Lynn County, Texas, between the cities of Wayside and Tahoka. He'd gotten word of a supercell forming in the area and knew it'd be primed for a large tornado. It wasn't long before he noticed dirt and debris rotating on the ground and lifting toward the sky.
Look right here.
It's all fun and games.
Yeah, you can see the condensation in the center there now. That is for sure a tornado. Holy, we gotta go. We gotta go. We're about to get blasted with sand here. Try to get ahead of this so we don't get ran over by it.
Jordan got back in his truck and hit the gas, hoping to get ahead of the storm. For a moment, they moved parallel to each other as they both raced down Route 87. That's when the storm suddenly banked east, effectively cutting them off.
This is insane, guys. We got, holy frick, that's huge.
Oh, is that idiot going through? He is.
Yep, he's going right through.
What a...
What an idiot.
I can't see how
Things.
people can do
Oh,
this.
thing is insane. Here, let me see that stream. I'll
Tornado
take
warning
it out
just
here.
issued.
Good.
Yeah, thank you.
Look at that thing.
Look at this thing, guys.
Shh.
It is right in front of us. Oh my god.
I would have been shitting my pants right now. I would have been shitting my pants, boy. That's too close.
Wow.
That is too close.
Road right in front of us.
An emergency broadcast came over their radio, warning everyone in the area to seek
Think I should do it? Hell no, I'm not doing. I ain't no storm chaser. Hey, that ain't my thing.
Their cue to spin around
I'm
and drive
not
away
stupid
from
enough
danger.
for that.
But that didn't mean the chase was over.
That is huge.
What'd you say? Sure, stop it. Mhm.
No,
Hell no, you would not see me out there.
big.
Hell no.
This is the biggest tornado I have ever seen.
It's like they're right next to it.
That's got to be 1.5 miles wide. We're getting into it.
Oh,
We
Lord.
gotta back off here.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You just see everything going right towards that, getting sucked into
Yeah.
it.
I think it's starting to thin out again. Oh, look at that monster.
The National Weather Service classified this storm as an EF2 with peak wind speeds of 120 miles per hour. It tracked a 1.2 mile path across Route 87 before finally dissipating southeast of Tahoka. Nobody was hurt, but damage surveyors did observe EF1 and EF2 damage to homes, trees, and power poles along its path.
Builders. It's not our job title. It's a mindset. Base 44.
Hattiesburg, Mississippi is a large college
I
town.
appreciate the
in
follow.
Forest
Thank you so
County.
much.
Home to the Southern Miss Golden Eagles and the William Carey Crusaders, its core population is a mix of Sunbelt locals and out-of-state students. On February 10th of 2013, all of them waited with bated breath as a powerful EF4 tornado tore through town. A local man happened to capture the storm on his phone while stationed a safe distance away. Imagine seeing this monster track across your neighborhood.
Look at the debris. Look at it.
Is he at a hotel? Motel?
It's out though.
Bruh.
Look at that. Oh my God.
Bruh.
Look at that. Look, look. Watch out.
Oh my God!
Well, thank God we didn't get hit by that. Look at the debris. Thank God we didn't get hit by that. There was more lightning. There was more stuff being blowed up.
That wasn't letting it look like Power Flash.
Holy cow. Holy cow. Look at that.
Yeah, those are power lines.
God. That is crazy, dude.
Look at that beast.
Look at that.
As the storm tracked right to left, the couple called their friends to warn them it was coming their way.
Who's that? You alright, buddy?
I'm watching it right now outside the hotel.
Tell Bird, call Bird.
I knew that was at a hotel.
Okay, well, it's coming that way now.
Who's that, Bird?
It's Robert. Idiots, it just tore up everything on the back side of the freaking hotel and stuff. There's debris
Call
in the
Bird,
yard.
yeah.
I gotta call him. Let me call you right back.
The Hattiesburg storm peaked at EF4 intensity as it passed over Oak Grove High School, where 170-mile-per-hour winds leveled a brick home in a nearby subdivision. From there, the storm went on to damage its alumni housing building on the southeast corner of the University of Southern Mississippi campus. Ultimately, the tornado caused nearly $40 million worth of damage and injured over 70 people. On April 29th of 2017,
Damn, Nature, you
a
scary.
violent wedge tornado touched down outside of Canton, Texas, a large city roughly 60 miles east of Dallas. Storm chaser Ben Jerkovi had been on the road all day, tracking a severe storm warning between
That looked like
Texas,
an EF5.
Oklahoma, and Louisiana. His hunt brought him to the Canton area, where he caught the tail end of the twister and the damage it left behind.
That looks like an EF5.
That's a big sucker, dude. Over there. Oh my gosh.
Ben and his fellow storm chasers raced to the scene of another mangled car. This time, there was somebody inside. According to Ben, the driver was still alive, but in rough shape.
He's alive! He's alive! Is he trapped? He's trapped and he's cut. I only saw one person.
What about that other vehicle?
Empty.
Oh, hell no.
Empty. You're gonna need claws. We're gonna need heavy equipment, Bob. What? We're gonna need claws. Grab the claws.
That was a violent son.
Yeah, what? EF3 maybe? Stronger.
That big motherfucker EF3?
You don't need to be good with technology to be using AI to go faster, quicker, further, and accelerate your...
I think it was probably a lot stronger than the EF3.
I was within a half a mile of it. I was within half of a mile. Oh, it's probably like an probably EF3, EF4.
After surveying the damage, the National Weather Service classified the wedge as an EF4 tornado with wind speeds upwards of 180 miles per hour.
Oh my
A
god.
mile wide and was on the ground
Oh
for
my
almost
god.
40 minutes. In total, 7 tornadoes were confirmed across the Fort Worth County warning area. This storm over Canton was by far the worst. Survey teams found several homes along its path that were either damaged or completely destroyed. Sadly, Ben learned later that day that the man they found inside the second car didn't make it. The multi-day tornado outbreak ultimately claimed 5 lives, injured 70 others, and caused $1.9 billion worth of damage.
Oh, damn. And rest in peace.
In early July of 2026, Typhoon Maysak arrived on the shores of southern China, bringing with it a vast wave of destruction. It kicked off the 2026 Pacific typhoon season with extreme flooding and relentless rain. Scores of people were stranded on their rooftops, and hundreds of snakes, including cobras, escaped from local breeding farms. Things weren't any better further inland when two tornadoes spawned in Masac's wake. This is what happens when a powerful twister moves through a major city.
Bro, what are you doing outside, bro? Bro. What is you doing outside, brother? What are y'all doing outside? Hey, this goes to show y'all tornadoes can happen anywhere. They even happen overseas. I mean, obviously this is overseas, but I'm just saying tornadoes can happen anywhere, so they just happen more often over here in the States.
The storm devastated a local population that doesn't typically worry about tornadoes. According to reports, 11 people lost their lives and over 300 others were injured, including a man who was sucked from his 12th floor apartment. Somehow, he survived the fall and was recovering in the hospital after the storm.
Damn.
Picture this. You've just opened up shop for the day at your roadside stand when the weather suddenly turns on you. The wind picks up, and the next thing you know, a violent tornado is heading your way. Well, that's exactly what happened to this roadside vendor in Odisha, India, when a twister moved over his village on March 15th of 2026. He couldn't seem to decide what was more important, his life or his livelihood. Storms like these are extremely rare in India. When they do happen, they typically occur in eastern India and Bangladesh. Even weak ones can cause widespread destruction in rural villages like these, since the locals simply aren't prepared. Ironically, the world's deadliest tornado occurred in this region on April 26th of 1989, when an F4 touched down in central Bangladesh. Roughly 1,300 people perished, and over 12,000 others were injured after winds between 210 and 260 miles per hour leveled everything in sight.
I didn't even know that. I did not know that.
You can generate
Wow.
as many videos as you want and never have to worry.
I did not know that.
Paris, Uruguay is a small city on the southern banks of the San Salvador River. It's home to roughly 20,000 people as of the last census, most of whom likely remember the deadly tornado of April of 2016. Several cars were flipped over and many buildings were torn apart. Meanwhile, these brave locals held their ground to record what would ultimately become one of the most damaging single-event weather disasters in Uruguay's history.
Uruguay, wow.
Escuchá, empezaron a volar las latas. Empezaron a volar las latas, mirá. Mirá las chapas, ¿sí? Ay, escuchá, mirá qué loco. What?
It looks like it's coming at them. Dog, it looks like it's coming at them.
Mirá las chapas, ¿sí? Viene para acá.
Yeah, that shit's coming at them, bro.
CCTV cameras were rolling inside of a store as worried shoppers watched the storm approach. Seconds later, it was right on top of them. The glass doors shatter and debris litters the street. Soon, the entire front entrance is destroyed. We even see a car drive by, barely able to maintain control during the storm. Then, just when things couldn't get any worse, something smashes through the window. The store was unrecognizable after the tornado passed through. Thankfully, everyone inside was okay. Once it was over,
Oh, good.
200 people were injured,
Damn.
and several homes and buildings were destroyed. Sadly, 4 people perished in the storm, 2 of whom were struck by flying cars that had been picked up by the wind. It was June 13th of 2022. Rural workers in Fuyang County, China were going about their business when storm clouds formed overhead. Then, the wind picked up, and before they knew it, a powerful tornado was threatening one of the local farms.
Whew. There it goes. Not the animals. Not the animals. Hopefully there ain't no animals at this spawn.
Cleanup began as soon as the wind died down. Where do you even begin with a mess like this? The tornado ultimately destroyed several homes, trees, and lampposts, but according to local reports, nobody was hurt.
Good.
Shenzhen, China is a small city in the coastal province of Jiangxi about typhoons coming off the East China Sea. However, on May 14th of 2021, a different type of cyclone had them
Woo,
running
look
for
at that.
cover. Around 7 p.m. local time, a powerful tornado touched down on the outskirts of town. It flipped cars, toppled buildings, and caused significant damage to the city's electrical grid.
Oh, there goes the lights. Power flashes.
哇塞！
好，好，我们可以。
哇塞！哇塞！
你现在拍照。
That's like an EF. That's like an EF2, probably F3.
According to reports, this was one of 2 deadly tornadoes to touch down in China that day. Combined, they claimed 12 lives, injured over 400 people, and caused untold amounts of damage. When it was over, search and rescue teams were dispatched to every corner of the city. These firefighters arrived on the scene of a ruined factory building, where 14 workers were stuck under the rubble. Thankfully, all of them made it out alive. A local man named Mr. Chen said later that the storm was like a Hollywood disaster movie, one where the end of the world just comes out of nowhere. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more just like
Damn,
it,
nature,
be sure
you
to click the
scary.
link on screen now.